Key.
Statement. Query. Don't I? I was under the assumption that organic meat bags such as yourself and... Apology. I am afraid I cannot comply with your command, Master, as much as I would like to. Explanation. Someone has hard-coded it into my system that my current Master always be addressed as such. Conjecture. I do not know. Some organic meat bag? Objection. I would not advise that, Master. There are safeguards present that, well, it should suffice to say that my systems have been altered. Answer. Considerably. Several of my systems do not match their embedded parameters. I have no memory of such alterations, however, or their purpose. Answer. Electrical protection systems mostly. They are at lethal levels, however, Master. Only the best for your droid. Answer. Considerably. Up. Answer. Even a droid has to be allowed a little fun once in a while, Master.
Another vision.
The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to... There are some who believe Korriban is the birthplace of the Sith. This planet is an evil place. There are secrets here best left uncovered. During the vision, I felt cold and trapped, almost as if I was buried alive. It felt like we were... No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star... Maybe you're right. Most of the Dark Jedi would only know me by name, but there are a few among them who... For the safety of our mission, I must remain on the...
Chipedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung sha. Kachichu aitha odunga. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu aitha odunga. Tulpada chipedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung sha nunya. Kuyami ui. Ita nadana yitya. Kuya mi juz kachita naipatoga ya fulki ku
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira king konjope shak. No bamul.
All right.
Of course, Shardan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in... Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Tunipudu.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. Bah! I can't... You, Jedi! You're looking to get into the Academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the Academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a...
Advisement. Evisceration works well. Electrocution and blunt trauma also work well, I understand.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin in... Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think?
Please, tell him to let us go.
Silent? Why not, ask you? I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it... Let them go? And what could... Oh? My, but that is rather intrepid of you. I don't think I've had someone stand up to me like that in ages. You see, boys? This is the kind of backbone you need if you ever want a hope of becoming a Sith. Now get out.
Uchiwa Fenki, Ton Nikaba Dubaka.
Acknowledgement.
What?
Ciao, mas.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
You should turn around and move along, kid. You don't want the trouble we'd give you.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, this quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon...
Commentary. That's the way to tell the meatbags, Master. Charging weapons just in case. This should be fun.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person.
Not enough to save your sorry self.
Let me kill this one.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps, what do you say? Amuse us. Make us... What?
I think someone just stood up to you, Lasho.
Shut up, fool, unless you want to be next.
Yeah? Anytime.
Stop it. This is boring.
Fine, we'll go. As for you...
I suppose you've heard about the destruction of Taurus, yes? Awful business, that. Zerka lost a fortune there. Not that the Sith care. We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. I must say, Zerka is in need of droids right now. That's a mighty fine-looking one you have there.
Objection. This unit is not for sale, meatbag.
Yes, of course. No offense meant. Touchy, isn't it? This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those trade. If you're in need of... You...
Fuchua penki, tong ituama ji. Tong hituama akti inko tune. O tong hituama ji chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna. Just cronky to pats nemo. Inko ka. Kimba ni chalora kun. Tung abashun kakin cha nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nekaba dubaka. Patisa. Con mulis limo poi wanga kun lis. Inko ka. Kimba ni chalora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi. Kakin.
You! I remember you. What are you doing here? Did the Jedi Council send... So you do not even have the decency to remember me. I am Belaya. Once of the... I couldn't touch you on Dantooine.
Huh?
Yes?
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student. No one. It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the Academy. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Yathura Ban, who I believe is in the canteen. You must be admitted to the Academy. The final...
Leave me be. Isn't that obvious?
Yeah?
What?
Is there something you need? I am sure there are plenty of others who would answer your questions. Who am I? You must not have been in Korriban for very long. Either that or you have been feeling your way about blindly. Luckily for you, I am in a charitable mood. I am Yathura Ban. I am the one who decides which of the few of the many hopefuls who travel here to train actually become a Sith. Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith.
Ah, good. I will take you to the academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be...
Statement. Just a simple droid.
I see. Fair enough, so long as they do not disturb your training or cause any trouble. Then let us leave.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
I met this one in the colony. Unworthy, if you ask me.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with? Untrue. The Force demands discipline from all who use it, and the Sith demand duty. The truth goes far beyond such a superficial... The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others, and why should we not? Because we are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true... What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am...
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will I am always... I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human. Your slaves? They are irrelevant. They may accompany you so long as they do not interfere with us or with your... Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become... The one who succeeds will be admitted to... My pupil, Uthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to...
As Master Uthar's... What
if you... The rest...
Ah, there you are. Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an... Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Nagasado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership. The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will... You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dead. Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform. Master Uthar cannot prevail. I suppose you could do that. Even the hint of betrayal from his pupil and Uthar would move to eliminate me. But this is a very good opportunity for you. You can start off your Sith career as the right hand of the head of the Academy. Me, Uthar. Do you believe Uthar would not be aware of this? He would quickly figure out what you have to gain by betraying him, and would never believe someone would pass that up. Tell Master Uthar what you wish. Were I you, I would think first of what the consequences of such an action might. I'm so glad. I will begin to make preparations for your final test.
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alguin. Yes, my master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know. Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here. Well, I didn't mean it like that. I should... No, I shouldn't bother you. Forget I said anything.
No problem. Didn't work.
Acknowledgement!
Yes?
Greetings, young... Oh? What? I see. It is good that you have come to me with this information, young one. It is a bit ironic that Uthura has begun her plotting. I have been aware of her growing ambitions for some time, and had in fact already decided to remove her. Normally, the one who gains the most prestige would engage in a final trial. 2 of the students would fight. This time, it will be Uthura who battles, though she does not yet know it. Perhaps it will be you who combats her. Yes, perhaps so. This is what you can do. Give this pad to Adrenus. He will put some poison in her bath. This will weaken Uthura for coming to me with this information and betraying your foolish trainer. I feel you are... Go now.
Achuta.
Dolpada.
Oh.
Kachikun idahonda. Yiking.
No problem. Got it.
Master Uthar gives you an order, you'd better follow it.
Sorry, I don't have time to speak.
Another... As if I didn't have... Well, the first thing you should know is that it's not a name you should mention around Master Uthar if you can avoid it. Jorak-Un was once Uthar's master, you see, and the head of this academy. He went a little insane, however, and Uthar forced him to flee to the surface and hide. It seems that Jorak has been spending his time kidnapping students who wander into the Valley of the Dark Lords. No idea why. I've also no idea why Uthar doesn't do something about it. If you want prestige, however, you'll find that hermit, as everyone calls him. You'll find Jorak and either kill him or bring back anything he's been writing. Uthar would like that. Now be gone.
How do you do? 정 아봉샤옵니나? 런더 디헛 뭐 탁자제 아
Now...
I see you.
You got... Sorry. Let's go.
Yes?
Huh?
Acknowledgement.
Huh?
What?
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase.
I see you brought some backup, Callow. Realized we...
You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome... Let's go, boy.
This is fun. This is what I live. Die! Here it is!
That hurt, I bet. What?
Huh?
What?
Sorry, I can't talk. We have to excavate this valley with hand instruments. Sorry, I can't talk. We have to excavate this valley with hand instruments. There's all kinds. Sorry, I can't talk. We have to excavate this valley with hand instruments. There's all.
Ready!
Yes?
Huh? Yeah?
What?
Another The contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Awake already, are you? Oh, yes. Introductions, of course. I suppose it is this other student here that I captured earlier you should know well enough. His... Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Earl. No? Blast it. What have they been teaching you children in that academy these days? Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Mikol here. Yes, you're welcome. You see, Mikol here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for. Why, then you go free the base. Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral... Mikol here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. But I don't know what you... No hesitation before the kill? Well, then.
We can...
Now. And how many... On that note, now then. Incorrect. Do that and no one is in command. You derive no... And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. Correct! The humans would no doubt just be preyed upon by something else later. Stand up for yourself, I say! We're not Jedi shepherds, after all. Sadly, Mikol, the ingenuity of your fellow student is your loss. This is going to hurt. Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it in strength? Correct! Let them rip the secret from your cold, dead hands if they are strong enough. Oh, certainly you might share it with a few selected minions, but that, of course, is a completely different story. Well, it's sad to say. Still going? All right, then. One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and skilled. Do you kill him? Correct. Publicly, if you can. There is no room for that level of failure. Not killing him would be seen as a sign of weakness. And then... Mikol. Look at that. Poor Mikol has gone and died on us. Well then, with young Mikol dead, I suppose... I think you must have cheated a little. But there's nothing wrong with a Sith cheating a little. I'll just give you my tablet. Perhaps we'll meet again.
No problem. Didn't work. Yes? Here it is!
I don't feel so hot.
Oh, hello to you. You're new to the Academy. Galen Lore, at your service. Aren't these tombs... Of course.
Didn't work.
Master?
Sure. Sure.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am...
Analysis. This emanation barely registers on my sensors, Master. Blaster fire may be ineffective, but I am...
A Jedi here? I have... I had a name once. Ajunta Paul. Yes, that was my name. I was one of many. We were servants of the dark side. Sith Lords, we called ourselves. So proud. In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so. Ancient. Has it been so long that you used the word ancient? I have been here so long. We were the first to rebel, to betray, to surrender ourselves to the dark side. So strong, we thought. So wrong. Our Jedi Masters, those who had taught us to use the Force, who warned us against the dark side, yet we embraced it in secret, reveled in its power. We were discovered? Or did we act? I can no longer remember. But here is where we came to hide, to grow, and here we fell. Our temple, our tomb, built far from our enemies, we revered power and threw off the teachings of our old masters. We were not the first to fall to the dark side, but we had more power than those before us. It came from elsewhere. Our oldest secret. Only we would know, we lords. Only we would know where our power came from. I cannot, human. It is a secret of so long ago, I no longer remember. You who bristle with the Force, you must find this place. Or have you? Or did you? Or will you? So many images. I see your heart, human Jedi. I see your power, your pride. You will find the old place, the dark place, and you will regret it. So much power, it is blinding. I remember so little. We hid from the Jedi, but it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we did? We destroyed each other. We desired the secrets of each other to increase our power. We battled until finally our fortress rained down on top of us. And so, here, our old secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still thrive? Did they ever return? So much time has passed, and yet we have... I do not remember. A map? Perhaps it is a map. but it has not been buried with me. All I have now is my sword. My sword. I filled it with my pride, and it is buried with me now. A corpse, as I am a corpse. I am dead as my faith is dead, and I shall remain here, surrounded by blackness in death as in life. Of course you do. You seek my power. I wish my sword to be taken away from here. I do not wish... If you are wise, there are 3 blades within my sarcophagus. Only one is truly my sword. Find the sword that is mine and place it on the statue. Then you must... I do remember one thing. I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens night and silences the light. It was written of my sword long, long ago. Go then, find my sword. No, that is not the one. My ancient sword is black as the night sky. Yes, that is the one. Take it. Take it and the other blades even. Take them and go. Our oldest secret is buried, but not here. I shall not tell you. Never. I shall destroy you.
Ready!
What?
Yes, take it. Ow.
Yeah?
Yes?
Here it is!
Sure.
There! Droid efficiency. Firing weapons.
Huh?
Acknowledgement.
What?
I saw you come in here, and I rather figured you'd make it all the way to the sarcophagus. Isn't it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving... Now that you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you. Nice. Fine. No tricks. Need...
Acknowledgement.
Yes?
Huh?
Master?
Yes?
Huh?
What?
Greetings. A star map? No, I haven't heard anything about that. Something like that could be in Nagasato's tomb, I suppose. It's the second tomb on the left when you enter the valley. Nagasato was the leader of the old Sith Masters here, we think. Darth Malak found something in there a while back, however, and ever since then only Master Yu... No. A lot of the discoveries are kept secret, even from the students. I only heard that Darth Malak found something there by rumor, to be honest. All right.
Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yes?
Yeah?
Master?
What?
Yes?
Hold it right there, whoever you are. You mean you aren't here to kill us or bring us back? I find that hard to believe. So what is it then? If you're not here to kill us or bring... Open...
Yeah?
Ready.
Yes?
Huh?
Ready.
Yes?
What?
Master?
Yes?
What?
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 Acknowledgement!
What?
What?
Sure.
Huh?
Master?
Yeah?
Acknowledgement!
Huh?
Sure.
Acknowledgement!
Sure.
What?
Sure.
Huh?
Yes?
Ready!
What?
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 What? Yeah, what are you... If a world isn't strong enough to defend itself, it's basically forfeit. But this story is about something a little different. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake. The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive, in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that. It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed. We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the... Is there something...
Ready! Statement. HK... Now, supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Acknowledgement. Statement. Acknowledgement. Statement. Query. Don't ask. Retraction. Did I say that out loud? I apologize, Master. While you are a meatbag, I suppose I should not call you such. Objection. But, Master, am I not far too useful to be thrown aside in such a casual manner? Can I be faulted for my... Amendment. Then I will endeavor not to refer to you by your meatbag status in the future, Master. Apology. Qualification. You are my master, Master. Did you not purchase me? Explanation. Then you qualify as my master and I must refer to you as such. The legal requirements for models of my type are very specific, Master. Evasion. Ooh. The illegal kind of model, Master. You know. Answer. More than there are for legal models, apparently. That is meatbag logic for you. Query. Would you rather be caught with contraband that is very illegal, or just a little illegal? Answer. About 20 years, Master. Answer. Certainly not, Master. You may not value your own existence, but I certainly do. They melt down droids that belong to criminals, you know. Answer. Why? Master?
Huh?
Yes, what's... You got... Uh-huh. Yes, what... Sorry.
Hey there. Oh, heck.
Mucho shock. Dong abuk shami nonok. Mucho shock. Dong. Mucho shock. Dong. Mucho shock. Mucho shaka pa. Mucho. Selima wanga. Kipuna. Tong. Tong ab. Kipuna. Seli. Mucho shak. Tong. Seli. Mucho shaka. Tong. Mucho shaka. Tong. Mucho shaka. Tong. Tong. Kipuna. Kipuna. Tong abuk. Kipuna. Sleep. Kipuna. Tong. Tong. Kipuna. Tong. Kip. Tong.
It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manon is covered by nothing but vast oceans. The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map. How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission, and what lies ahead. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan. It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss... How can I help? I am confident that you can...
Yes, what's on your... Sorry. Yes, what's on... I'm not really sure.
How can I help? How can I help? I wish I could help you with that.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around...
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for...
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gut...
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum! But I can see that you're not mad. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude. Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere. Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether. I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself, but the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you... Of course. Oh, if you have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kolto loaded up before my shift is over.
We've got all the proper Culto training permits, so back off. We've got all the proper Culto training permits, so back off.
No problem. Didn't work.
Ready!
Sure.